1. They're often called the world's happiest animal. Quokkas have a natural upturn at the corners of their mouths, which makes them look like they're smiling. This smile has turned them into viral stars on social media, especially through the rise of the quokka selfie. The nickname of the world's happiest animal stuck, though it's worth remembering that the smile is just a quirk of anatomy, not a sign they're enjoying your company. 2. A mother may throw her joey out of her pouch when faced with danger. If danger strikes, a mother quokka may eject her joey, using the helpless youngster as a decoy to escape predators. It sounds brutal, but it's an ancient survival instinct shared by several marsupials, and it has allowed mothers to live and breed again in the future. 3. Rottnest Island is their stronghold. Today, Rottnest Island is the best place to see quokkas, a sanctuary where they thrive without foxes or cats lurking nearby. While they once roamed much of mainland Western Australia, they now survive in only a few scattered mainland pockets and some offshore islands. 4. They're stocky, short-tailed, and kind of adorable. Quokkas stand just 16 to 21 inches tall, weigh between 5 and 11 pounds, and carry short, thick tails instead of the long whips their kangaroo cousins have. Their rounded ears and brown-gray fur help them blend into scrubland and coastal bush, giving them a look that's equal parts cuddly and rugged. 5. They're still wild animals. Despite their friendly appearance, quokkas are not pets. They'll bite or scratch if cornered. And it's illegal to touch or feed them on Rottnest Island. Those viral selfies are snapped with careful distance, since fines can follow if you get too close. 6. They can be surprisingly cheeky. Quokkas have learned to raid tourist snacks, sneak into shops, and even scale fences when curiosity takes over. This boldness has helped them survive on Rottnest, but it also puts them at risk when they eat food that doesn't suit their stomachs. 7. They're mostly nocturnal and crepuscular. Quokkas save their energy for dusk, dawn, and nighttime. During the hottest hours, they rest in cool tunnels woven through thick vegetation, sometimes sitting perfectly still instead of fleeing, trusting their camouflage to keep them hidden. 8. They eat plants and ferment them like cows. Quokkas chew grasses, shrubs, and leaves, fueling themselves with a stomach that ferments food with bacteria, just like cattle do. This slow, efficient digestion breaks down tough plant fibers and keeps their ever-growing teeth trimmed. 9. They don't need much water. These marsupials are desert survivors drawing most of their moisture straight from their food. They can endure long stretches without drinking, especially when temperatures dip in cooler months. 10. They manage heat without sweating. Quokkas don't sweat. Instead, they change their behavior to stay cool. They nap in shaded burrows, rest in cool brush, and save their activity for the evenings when the sun dips low. 11. They're good climbers and swimmers. While they aren't built for speed, quokkas surprise many with their agility. They can scramble up shrubs and low trees, and though they rarely swim, they're more than capable of paddling when the situation calls for it. 12. They live in loose social groups. Quokkas aren't loners, but they don't form tight-knit families either. They gather in loose groups that share food and resting places, communicating in soft grunts, hisses, and clucks rather than loud calls. 13. Their reproductive habits are slow and unusual. Females give birth to just one joey a year, usually between January and March. The tiny newborn lives in the pouch for about 6 months, then suckles outside for another 2 before venturing into independence. Like kangaroos, they can delay pregnancy until conditions are right, holding back the embryo until survival chances are better. 14. Low birth rate slows population recovery. Because they raise just one joey a year, quokka populations recover very slowly from losses. When habitat destruction or predators strike, entire groups can take years to rebuild. 15. Mainland quokkas are vulnerable. On the Australian mainland, quokkas face threats from foxes, cats, and dogs, as well as habitat loss from fires and land clearing. Their island relatives are safer, but the mainland population remains listed as vulnerable. 16. They rest in the same spots and use hidden paths. Quokkas engineer tunnel systems through thickets, allowing them to move unseen. They often return to the same hiding places day after day, showing a strong sense of territory. 17. They don't hop like kangaroos. Though they're macropods, quokkas don't have the bounding power of kangaroos. Their movement is more of a quick, short hop, perfect for weaving through dense undergrowth. 18. They can live up to a decade. In the wild, quokkas may survive for around 10 years, with many cut short by predators or environmental pressures. On Rottnest, however, protected individuals can reach their full lifespan. 19. They're protected by law. Quokkas are fully protected in Australia, and tourism helps fund their conservation. Strict rules keep human interaction controlled, while reserves and island programs give them safe places to thrive. If you'd like to see more incredible animals like the quokka, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us for the next adventure.